Paul Rodgers, the unmistakable voice behind timeless rock anthems like All Right Now and Feel Like Makin' Love, has long stood as a towering figure in the world of classic rock, fronting legendary bands like Free, Bad Company, and later even taking the stage with Queen. His gritty, soulful delivery and electrifying stage presence cemented his status as one of rock's greatest vocalists. But behind the glory, beyond the roaring crowds and thundering choruses, Paul Rodgers' life has been marked by quiet hardship, emotional loss, and personal trials that most fans never saw. Born in 1949 in the working-class town of Middlesbrough, England, Rodgers was raised in modest conditions, his father a steelworker, his mother a homemaker. It was the music of American soul greats like Sam Cooke and Otis Redding that stirred something deep within him, offering both an escape and a sense of direction. With no formal training, he taught himself to sing and play, and by the age of 20, he was a rising star with Free, but early success came with a steep cost. The death of his friend and bandmate Paul Kossoff to drug addiction at just 25 left Rodgers shaken, exposing him to the harsh realities behind rock stardom. After Free dissolved, he found even greater fame with Bad Company, delivering massive hits and selling out arenas worldwide. Still, the pressures of fame, relentless touring, inter-band conflicts, and the weight of always having to deliver wore on him. In the 1980s, he made the difficult decision to step away from the spotlight, moving to Canada to focus on his family and personal well-being. Yet, peace proved elusive. Decades later, in 2016 and again in 2019, Rodgers suffered devastating strokes that robbed him of his ability to speak and sing. For a man whose very identity was tied to his voice, it was a terrifying, almost cruel twist of fate. He described those moments as being trapped inside himself, fighting against a body that no longer obeyed. The recovery process was slow, painful, and uncertain, forcing him to step out of the public eye as fans wondered if they'd ever hear that iconic voice again. But Rodgers, driven by the same tenacity that launched his career decades earlier, slowly rebuilt. Through relentless therapy and sheer resolve, he regained his ability to perform, though now with the weight of age and battle hard won. His return wasn't flashy or loud, it was quietly powerful, an act of resilience rather than spectacle. Today, Paul Rodgers stands not just as a rock icon, but as a survivor, his journey shaped by both triumph and trauma. His life tells a deeper story, one not just of fame and music, but of heartbreak, healing, and the quiet strength it takes to keep going when the world assumes you're finished. He is a reminder that even legends are human, and that true greatness is often found not in the high notes, but in the courage to keep singing through the silence.